love the SFE, guys. Let me work on the knees and the ankles. They're all part of it, especially if you're a runner or a former runner. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Before we get to that, rode the bike today, felt great, didn't throw, just didn't feel like it. Guys, at this point in my life, there is no rhyme or reason to my workouts. I do what the spirit moves me in the morning. But anyway, with that said, you saw the thumbnail. Claude Gordon, a wise man. Guys, he did a little snippet on mouthpieces. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. He was so freaking close to the Holy Grail. So close. I have a lot of respect for him. Anyway, let me honk. We'll see what we got. First notes of the day. Life's good, guys. Life's good. Let's throw a little Arbin in there and see what we end up with. Don't need no stinking warm-up. Watermelon juice, man. I got 6 more liters up there. At $4.50 a liter, you do the math, I'm going to do 7 or 8 liters. It's over 3,000 calories, man. I just love it. Just love this life. Anyway, Claude Gordon. Now, I've told you before, I think Claude Gordon was the closest to Jerry for getting it right. He knew you had to take the strain off the chops. He knew that, okay? He knew the tongue was the secret to it, okay? And he was so close. He had the tongue going back, E, and arching. Jerry correctly had it going forward. Now, I want you to think about this. This is very distorted as to the actual size. And it looks like it's going a whole lot longer than it. No. But if you think about the size of your mouth cavity, okay, and how infinitesimal the difference between that and that is in your mouth. Guys, it was so close. He almost had it. He almost had it. Now, I will say, if this is correct, this is the next best thing. I think it is. There's a huge drop-off. If this is number 1, this is the next best thing, but it's number 10. It's not even close to the compression and the lack of strain on your chops that you're going to get. But it is. I do believe it's the next best thing. And the thing, I told you this before, and I'm going to tell you again, because I respect the guy. And I am going to do more about him in the future. It's pretty much going to be the same thing, because he's no longer with us. But I'll tell you what, if he was with us, I can tell you right here, right now, he would be fascinated with what we're doing. And I guarantee you, he would give it a shot. And I guarantee you, he would give the 1SB a shot. Now, the 1SB is not going to work with this. It's not going to work. Okay? So he would probably play a few more notes and say, it's not for me. But here's the deal. I worked with him, didn't work with him, but I was doing years ago. I was working for the Boozy Brothers Company. And at that time, they had an awesome E-flat cornet. And they wanted me to go up to a brass conference in Montreal, Canada. Montreal, yes. Montreal, Canada, at the University of McGill University. Okay? Which is, I believe, I may be wrong, the music department of the Montreal, whatever. Okay? Anyway, so I went up there and played the Haydn. Okay? Jerry had just given me a new mouthpiece. I mean, like 2 days before. Try it, Ralph, try it, Ralph. And I was a little hesitant to go up there with a 2-day mouthpiece and a brand new trumpet. I didn't have the E-flat trumpet. They were going to give it to me up there. But I'll tell you what, I took one, put the mouthpiece in, and did a couple scales, and I knew this was going to be glorious. This was going to be glorious. I just hit it, and I played the Haydn, and killed it. I mean, it was literally one of my best performances, professional performances ever. The E-flat in the first movement, the second movement, Caress the Baby. Oh, the sound with the E-flat trumpet was so rich. Oh, it was beautiful. The cadenza in the first movement was like Maurice-esque. And did a bunch of stuff up to the high C on the E-flat. It was just wonderful. Anyway, he couldn't have been more complimentary after. He was in the audience, and he took me to dinner. And all we did was talk shop. It was like me and Jerry. He was just very, very interested. He wanted to see the mouthpiece. Do you mind if I put it up to my lips? He, poked a couple things. He was talking about the tongue. And as I've said before, the only regret I have of my couple-hour relationship with Claude Gordon was that Jerry didn't have the tongue stuff going yet. But I'll tell you, he was so receptive. I was talking about, we're constantly trying to thicken that bottom lip. And that type of thing. And very, very receptive to what we were doing. I guarantee you, if nothing else, he would have given it a shot. Now, again, how much of a shot he would have given it, because this is actually a bit from that. It really is. So I don't know if he would have played the mouthpiece once and, actually the 1SB, even if I knew about the tongue, the 1SB wasn't ready either. So there's 2 ships passing in the night. We weren't ready to go. But the point is, this is even what the link is about. The point is, he's talking about one mouthpiece. Guys, if you get one mouthpiece that works for you, don't change a thing. If you're going from classical to jazz, whatever, you change your concept and the way you musically go about it, but the playing is the same. It's like me talking, the way he was talking. And he says, if you're just killing it one day, and then the next day your chops aren't feeling right, it's not the mouthpiece that has changed. He says, find one and stick with it. He wouldn't have gone for this Adam Rappa type of stuff where you need 4 or 5 mouthpieces, wooden mouthpieces, Jesus, $400 a piece. My God. Roger Ingram, you need at least 6 mouthpieces. Oh, God. No. Me and Claude, I'm with him on this one. You need 1. He said, as long as it's a good one, you need 1. Wise man. Just that much off. Anyway, love you all. We'll talk again Monday.